West you've got Rhineland-Westphalia here, and you've also got Württemberg, and you've got Bavaria here, sort of lying, sort of southeastwards, as it were, from us. Now Bavaria, it really does pack quite a punch here in terms of its initial ability to produce quite. Now the Landwehr militia is surprisingly not too bad at all. Look at the accuracy, 34 here. Got good reloading skill, decent ammunition, but good morale as well. That is surprising, because usually a militia doesn't really have the top-notch sort of morale, but this is hovering quite decent here. The criminal costs are quite high. Fantastic. Then we've of course got Prince Karl Dragoons. Really starting to get quite. The morale's not very good though at all, and that's a lot of money for that. They would break in a heartbeat. Be very careful what we're doing here, because some of these look very well, and they've got some very nice titles. Greetings and welcome to episode 2 of my Empire Total War Darth Mod Saxony campaign. And before we start, my friends, I'd like to thank all of you for your wonderful support, your wonderful advice. It really has been, the support for this, for the first episode, has been absolutely exemplary. It really has been incredible, my friends. What a joy to see, what a joy to read all your comments, your advice, your tactics, your strategies. Every single one will be implemented here. There's been some fantastic advice of what we should go, where we should go, what direction the campaign should head for. Some really in-depth strategic knowledge, my friends, and some wonderful sort of forward thinking by all of you. Absolutely one really does lift the spirit, my friends, to see such a wonderful response to the first episode. And we're going to try and implement all your advice here if we can. And much of the advice is sort of pointed to one direction. That's for us to move against Berlin, to move against Prussia. Now, of course, the council has also said, Mallow, be careful, because there's every chance that Poland and Prussia are going to go to war with each other, and also Austria as well. So we're sort of caught in the middle, because of course we are allied with Poland, and we've also got sort of Berlin here, which really could, if we're able to take Berlin, it would change the entire dynamic of the campaign. It would open up a huge advantage for us in terms of not only production, in terms of military production, but also economic production, economic uplift. It also gives us the ability to have a port here on the Baltic Sea here, and effectively Rostock would be the central hub of our sort of wider economy into the world, into the trade hubs as well, the council's saying, moving to the trade hubs. Now, it's really important that we sort of play our cards right, as it were, here, because we know that Austria are probably going to are going to move against Prussia, and if they're going to do that, they're going to move against Berlin. So that's going to be probably their first target. Now, of course, they can go through Breslau here and through Silesia if they want to get into Brandenburg and into Berlin, but if they can't come across our lands, so they haven't got military access. So that might hold them up for a while, but eventually they're going to move against Prussia, I think. It's pretty inevitable. We also, the council saying pretty much guaranteed that Poland and Prussia are going to come to blows, and Gdansk's going to be the main primary goal for the Prussians, particularly reuniting Prussia as a whole. And of course, further sort of north westwards, as it were, we've got Hanover. Now, they are allied with Prussia. There's a chance they might be drawn into the conflict. So again, we've just got to be careful what we're doing here. As you can see here, at the moment, we've got a lot of trade now moving in through different directions, through sort of Austrian territory, through Hanover, through Berlin itself. They haven't put a stop on the trade coming in through us because, of course, Hanover is an ally of Prussian, so they're not going to sort of spite an ally to stop us. So I wonder if we can get some more, any more we can trade with here. Indeed, Westphalia. Now the council did say keep Westphalia and all the smaller sort of single duchies, single regions friendly as much as possible, because Westphalia is actually allied with Austria. So let's open some negotiations. If we get some trade here with them. Oh, they want a military alliance with us. Now, who are their enemies? Now, that actually might serve us well because it means Austria would stay away from us. I think we might take this just to sort of unite the smaller nations, the single duchies as it were, together. But with Austrian backing here behind the Westphalians, that might prove beneficial for us. I know that, but indirectly still win. Yeah, I think we might take this. That actually might be beneficial to us. We don't necessarily have to help them defend any particular war that come their way, but that might just help us indirectly here. So again, we've got that. What's our income now? 3666. That's wonderful to see. We've also got an alliance here with Westphalia. So again, and if they got an alliance with Austria, now that just might help us by default, if you see what I mean. So that might just aid us here, keeping the Austrians from our door, as it were, so we can deal with Berlin ourselves. Now, we've got 2 Saxon regiments of Saxon here. We've also got the Prince Albert regiment here as well. I don't think we can get any more. I think we can probably get 1 regiment of Prince Albert. I think after that, then that's all we can get. We might look to get some more cannons as well. Probably get some more demi-cannons because of their range. Our research is going to be put into plug bayonets and then ultimately ring bayonets. It takes 6 years to research. We've also brought in our trade here is increased substantially here. Hopefully as soon as we get some more longer time with the trade, you'll get that bonus for the length of time you've been trading. We don't have any sort of material, sort of mineral wealth or other wealth we can sort of put onto the world market, but some of the, look at that for Ivory 31, my goodness me. We did bring in this additional treasury minister here to boost our overall tax income, so that's going to help us a little bit here. But trade with some of the smaller nations I think is probably going to be one of our better bets, to be honest with you. It's a shame we can't trade Württemberg or Bavaria, but they just don't have, we don't have the capacity yet at the moment. We are trading Bavaria, but Württemberg, I don't believe so, no. We can't at the moment. We don't have the capacity to do so, but who knows what the future might hold. Let's end the turn here. Everything is going to sort of come down to what the Austrians and the Prussians do, particularly the Prussians. But we are going to build up to an effectively a full stack army to take on the Now, I think we're not going to... Oh gosh. That's a real... Look at that, because there, I think Austria would probably side with the United Provinces. That would put us at odds with the Austrians. If we break that alliance and just leave them, I think we might break this alliance, because entering the war on the side, we're bringing Austria and Britain possibly against us. Unless, of course, Austria stay away from... Yeah, I don't really want to enter because we don't really have the firepower to go against Britain or Austria. That would not be good. I think we just can't do it. We just simply cannot do it, my friends. There it is. Now, Austria and Poland, the council did say this was coming, so we are definitely going to be entering the war on our side of our ally here. Because Russia is an ally here of Poland, and we want that. So we're going to enter the war on the side of the ally here. That's going to put us at loggerheads immediately with Prussia. Now I know that's a little bit of a menace. We've broken that alliance there with Württemberg. We can't bring the ire of the British against us either. We don't want blockades and all that when we start taking Berlin. So We've just got to think much forward thinking. I didn't think that would be happening, but it has happened. That's the way it is. Are we? Yes, we're at peace with Westphalia. That's okay. Harridan. Okay, that's not good there, is it? Let's be honest. Right. We've got 2 additional regiments. Portugal and Mughal. Maratha and Russia and Sweden. Nice provinces in Spain. That's going to be some monstrous fighting there. Could we take this army here, I wonder? I think we just might put 2 more. Actually, get these here, and then we might move again. If they stay out on the outside of this, on the outside here, we're going to definitely move against them. Oh, look there, Gdansk has fallen. That's why they went to war. I wonder how Poland will respond. That'll be key to what happens here. We've just got to keep an eye on what's going on with us. We're at peace here, Hanover. Can we get any more? I'd imagine they're a little bit miffed with us, to say the least. Oh no, +8. They actually stayed quite comfortable with it. They can probably see what was coming down the line. I know that Westphalia is here, but we can't get dragged into this conflict here. As you can see, there's already been a battle, or it is already something going on here, because it looks like it's been besieged here. We didn't really want to get dragged into that fight, thank you very much. Right, let's end the turn. Let's move across through these here to try and get ourselves. Now, Austria is building a force here. Ooh, would you look at that? Mind you, if we fought this here, they would bring out these forces from there. So, again, it would bring in. Oh, wait a minute, Bavaria, sir? We're at peace with Bavaria. Let's just have a quick look here. Bavaria are friendly with us. They're at war with Prussia, Poland. So it looks like they might be coming to support Austria. I think that army is coming to support Austria. Do you know what? I think, do we have enough here to take this and hold the city at the same time? Because remember, we'd have to move in and tackle not only this army, but the militia that's in here. I know we're taking the gamble by waiting, but we can get another regiment of them here. I think 2 more regiments here will definitely prove its worth. Poland and Austria, my goodness me. Prussia and Austria as well. Oh, the plot thickens. We're caught right slap bang in the middle of this. United Provinces are going to move against Hanover by the looks of it. I'm just glad we've kept ourselves out of that war there. We've got Bavaria moving in as well, probably to aid their Austrian allies. Don't want to get tied down with any wars here. Governor's Palace, but I wonder if we need the Governor's Palace at the moment. I know they'll give a regional tax bonus, we're not going to give us anything else, is it? Let's be honest. It might be better if we just push our money into our armies. We might just put a pause on this Governor's Palace. I know it's going to give a 10% tax bonus, but we're not. I think we just might hold off on that at the moment. I think I'll make a executive decision here, because the way things are going, I think we might just put a pause on this here, free up that money, because we're not going to lose anything by that happening. Everything's going to stay the same. But I'd just like to have the additional money available, just in case. I might just make that. I know it'll give us an additional. Well, it's given us additional recruitment capacity of 1 here, so that's excellent. I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, I think Hanover are in trouble here from the Dutch, but let's end the turn here. Gotta try and keep an eye on everything that's going on here, because it's gonna get, I think it's gonna get a little bit, things are gonna get a little bit mad here, I think, very, very soon. Look at that. Oh, the Dutch have been sent packing. They've moved back into the Berlin here. So this garrison is now being reinforced, but we knew that was probably going to happen. So again, oh, excellent, excellent. Eugene Holzer. So that's going to help improve our research. Let's have a look what he's got. Oh my goodness, a doctorate? Wow, look at the dueling. And he's a factory master as well. My goodness me. He's only 32. 4 skill as well. My goodness me, what a wonder. He's going to be absolutely phenomenal. Wow, that was a stroke of luck, that was. What will square formation give us? Oh, garrison guards. But when can we get the garrison guards? That's the key question. Garrison guards here, can we on this particular? I don't think we can. They're probably down in the military academy. Oh, are they army board potentially? No, we can just get. Oh, we might be able to get garrison guards if we get square formation. It can take 3 years. Carbines as well. Plus one the management of justice. Wow, look at that. Things are taking off here. My goodness me, got 10,000 there in the bank. Got cobbled roads already and the barracks already as well. Excellent. Now, okay, so that's right. We can't get any more. Oh, we couldn't get the horse. Why couldn't we get the horse? Why is that suddenly stopped? That is very peculiar. Okay, well that's the way it is, I suppose. They can't get anything else either. Oh, look at that, they get Imperial Palace. Now, if they get Imperial Palace, Death Head Hussars, my goodness me. I think we might get some Landwehr as well. I believe the Landwehr are excellent. They are. They're not bad at all, it must be fair. The melee defense isn't brilliant, but the morale is high and their accuracy is not too bad considering militia. We might get a couple of regiments of these, but perhaps get a demi-cannon as well. Again, we're just keeping things under review here. Eventually we'll probably get the Governor's Palace. But I want to just keep the money high here so we can invest pretty quickly into this. Right, let's end the turn here. We're going to keep moving through here. Oh, the Austrians are moving away. That army. Why are they moving that army away? Has something spooked them here? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You've got to be joking. You have to be joking. You have to be joking. Why is that gone tattered flag there? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Hang on a minute. Wait a minute. Is this actually happening here? We are going to move. Wow, look at that. We are actually going to move here. We're going to move against them. Their morale is 8, so their morale is higher than ours here, the line infantry. Oh, we're going to move against Berlin here, straight off the march. I know they'll come for Saxony, but still. I think we'll move straight into the battle for the fight here for Berlin. Imagine if we could take Berlin straight off the march. Garrison line. They've got those mortars which are not, but they've got no cavalry. Let's assault. Let's assault. Oh my goodness me. We're going to have to... I can guarantee you that army will come back though and try and retake Berlin from us. We need to get those additional troops up and running as quickly as possible. But if we can take Berlin, oh my gosh, straight off the march. We've got to use our cavalry to the best of our ability here. Now the topography here. Let's just calm here. Let's take a breath, and let's just calm down here a little bit. Now this is dusk here, as you can see. The topography is a flat land, but as you can see, the elephant in the room here, my friends, is this village slap bang in the middle of our advancing arc, if possible. Can we draw them to us? I think we're going to use the cavalry to do that. Now the cavalry can probably move in on this left flank there, right, because you can see we've got more of an open ability to arch around here. I think we'll hold what we've got here and let them try and advance upon us. We've got the cannon here, which we'll set here. I think then what we'll do is we'll set ourselves fair here. Right, let's set our regiment. We've got the first regiment here, which we'll set. I know we could probably use the wall, but we're not going to do that. Second regiment here on the right. Can we draw them to us? That would be absolutely ideal. We'll put the pikemen back here just in case we can use them against any advancing Prussian cavalry. If we can come out of this fight in good shape, we might be in shape then to take on another army. We've got militia, which do have a huge arc of fire. We'll put the 5th Regiment on the right, 4th Regiment on the left. We're going to try and use the cavalry to poke and prod them here. Come on, gentlemen, please. Thank you. I'll keep the regiment back here. Take them off fire at will. We've got plug bayonets. We need is ring bayonets, so we've got that permanent fixture on them here. Just keep these gentlemen front and centre, as it were. We're going to use the cavalry to our advantage here and try and deal with those mortars as quickly as possible. Let's end the deployment, my friends. I'm joking. Look at that, they've left them wide open here. That's a beautiful sight. I'm going to send the pikemen in against them. There's absolutely no way that we're going to have these regiments decimated by that. try and feed in between them here. We can flank some of these units. If we can get stuck into these here, we'll have removed all of it. No. Get on the other side, get on the other side. Look at this. I'm going to try and prod and poke them here. Try and prod them and poke them into action. I'm going to get behind them here and strike in the rear. What a joy. If we can use a minimum amount of force to take them out here, we're going to do that. Cavalry's going to be key. If we can move in behind these militia here. Just jab at them here. Oh, that's a shame. Prod and poke here. Oh, look, they moved away. They've moved away from protecting them. Oh, that's sneaky. That is sneaky. Got them. I said we've prodded them, we've got them. Yes, we've done it. It's exactly what we wanted. We've prodded them into action. Let's now. Ooh. Let's jab. That was crafty, that was. He moved along this flank here. Oh, double time, gentlemen, double time! Hit him with a double whammy here. spend too long there. Don't spend too long, lads. Get out of there. Double tap, I kid you not. Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you kindly. Get out of there. It's been a direct order, sir. Drive through them, lads. Drive through them. Oh, they don't like it. Come on, gentlemen. Got to draw them out here if possible. Push through them as we cause absolute chaos here. Ah, they've gone. This cavalry's been an absolute joy. Look at this here. Patience, my friends. Patience is going to pay off here. Turn on them. Let's finish them off. cavalry has proven absolutely valuable here. Got to set ourselves fair here now. If we can use my they're broken. These regiments back here, so a little bit, give ourselves some open room here. Let's just invite them into this box here. Just set these gentlemen here, just have a look at the... Use the cavalry as a backstop. Let's push the cavalry back. I'm not going to allow them an easy shot here at all. They've got these other regiments to deal with. Double time, for goodness sakes. There we go. It's about patience, my friends, just about patience here. Now they've come back here, this militia. What I'm going to do, we're just going to prepare ourselves to meet them now. They're going to walk in straight into this trap, you know. These haven't moved, so it looks like we can probably flank these. These are going to be a little bit different because they are garrison and actually the militia as well. Straight away, prepared, sir. We're trying to re-nurse these regiments. Come on, help me. Here he comes. Now we take the opportunity to get behind them. They're gone. Can we finish these off? Can we just slip past them here? We can. Can we move against these gentlemen and take care of this militia? Ideally, I want to move against these garrison blind infantry here. Too late, gentlemen. Deal with this. Deal with this quickly and efficiently. Goodness me. This fight has been exemplary, it really has. Can we force these out now from their hiding place? They've got me shattered. Look at that, they're dealt. This cavalry's been exemplary, it really has, my goodness me. I'm going to try and move behind them now. Actually, I'm going to go here. I might go this way. Here. The exhaust is, we've got to be careful here. We're just going to put them on trot here. Walking pace. But look at this here. Look at that fighting that's gone on here. The cavalry has been exemplary, it really has. I'm going to try and move them behind them. We've got this here as well. Here. Don't get too close to these either. We've got a fine line to tread. Again, we're going to the cavalry in. The cavalry's been incredible. This Prince Albert has been so extraordinary. Double strike here. We're going to use these gentlemen as the sort of these are going to be the anvil, and these are going to be the hammer. Come behind here, and then we'll deal with these in a similar fashion. But we have to absolutely. What we could continue to do is actually bombard these troops here, try and whittle them down a little bit here. Let's get some fire going here. There it is. They've moved out of their hiding place. Now we're going to strike. Yet there, which we keep under missile fire. It's Berlin falls, oh my gosh. Do we have enough troops here to hold what's coming in as well from the rest of the Germans, the Prussians? That's the question. Again, we've tried to really sort of marshal our troops here as best we can. Steady, they're very tired. They're exhausted, they're very tired. They're shaken. As soon as they move our way, we're going to absolutely thrash them here. Immediately onto here. Cavalry deal with them. Let the cavalry deal with them. Yes, it's been an absolute butcher's yard, sir. After the nurture these troops here because they're all we've got, especially if the Russians try to come back and Berlin after us. But Berlin will be ours, mark my words. Under fire, so look at that, they're taking some casualties here. Lost about 44 men here. I'm just going to have the general join them here. Add a little bit more impotence. Russians here. Fight. That will really bring us here. Right along the flank here. Cavalry to be in position much sooner than they are, the infantry. We've absolutely just shown them what Saxony can do here. We've suffered a high price here. Let's get into position. Let's hit them while they're reforming. Drew them out with these and we just absolutely slaughtered them. Look at that. Yes, we've done it, my friends. I don't believe it. We've actually done it. Oh, yes. What a victory that was. My goodness me. We've actually done it. We've taken Berlin. Wow. As the council recommended. We only lost 561 men. Statistics. Oh, look at that. Look at the ship. Look at that, Prince Albrecht. My goodness me. Nearly 600 kills. Almost double the two other regiments, but mind, look at it, every single regiment. Pikemen, yeah, mind you, I did send them pretty much to their deaths, so but look at that, there's something left. Our immediate goal must be the replenishment here of these forces. It has to be. Oh wow! Oh, they don't. They don't like it. Exempt tax here, but we're not. Tax isn't really important for the moment. So we'd exempt tax here for the moment. Although it's going to be that. Actually, our tax is better. That's strange. But again, we know they're going to come for us here. This force is going to rip. It's going to definitely move against us. And probably so is this force here. But we've taken them. Oh my gosh, we've taken Berlin. Wow. That is an absolute joy. We're not going to invest anything in here just yet because we know... Oh, they don't even have copper roads yet, my goodness me. We know what's coming down the path. We've got 2 regiments here, but this army will... Look at, mind you, they have taken damage themselves. But we've taken... Oh my gosh, we've taken... Ooh, ooh, ooh. Now that isn't much of a force. Look at the generals they got, my goodness me. That's probably... Oh my gosh, we've taken Berlin, but we mustn't become complacent. Just because we've taken it doesn't mean we can hold it just yet. We've got to absolutely be ready on our toes here. Plus morale in battles is excellent. So we should be going up pretty quickly here in terms of looking at strong defender. Defending on land and +1 to morale in battles. That's excellent to see. We've got 2 more regiments here being put into being recruited. We'll probably get 2 more as well, just so we can firm the defence here. But we can pull this army back if needs be. But my goodness me, what a fight that was. We put ourselves in an excellent position here. I'd like to thank the council for their wonderful advice. It really has been exemplary, and it has pushed us to make that, to jump on that opportunity we have, that small window opportunity where they just left their main force out of Berlin, left only a garrison force. We've actually managed to hold that force and destroy that force, should I say. Hopefully we can bring these forces up to full strength as well and be ready for when this force moves against. If we can hold these lands, and we've also, mind you, they've got a naval force in here, but if we can push them out, that shouldn't be a problem there at all. We can push them out, hopefully open up this trade here for ourselves. But at the moment we're not worried about that. What we do need to keep our eye on now is what's going on here. 2449, of course, because everything, all these are definitely the Royal Palace up and running eventually, but not yet, because I'm not going to invest in our money in these until we know we've got it completely secure. Whew, what a fight that was. Thank you, my friends, again for your incredible advice. It's been absolutely one fantastic. Berlin is now ours. We will more than 90% have to defend it quite early on, so it looks like that force will probably move against us pretty early on. But my friends, I'm going to end this episode here. I'd like to thank all of you for your wonderful advice, your support, your very kind words. It really does mean a huge amount to me. It really, really does. Especially over the last couple of weeks, it has meant a great deal to me. And it's been having this channel and having you with me, my friends, has been just a wonder. It really, really has. But as always, my friends, whatever you're doing, please be safe, especially in the way the world we're living in at the moment. As always, please keep your comments and your plans, your strategic and tactical plans down below. And as always, my friends, be safe. But until next time, bye for now.